Welcome to University of Arizona Wildcat Hockey. I'm Timothy Gasson. I'll be bringing you today's game between the number 12 University of Arizona Wildcats and the Colorado State University Rams. The Cats enter the game today at 8-5. The Rams are at 6-6. They had a big 6-3 win over Arizona State University last night in Tempe. And so it's a quick turnaround for both teams. Both teams played last night. Arizona lost 7-2 to number 5 Colorado last night. And as I just mentioned, Colorado State defeated ASU in Tempe. So we could have two very tired teams. Very quick turnaround coming from playing last night at 7:30 to this 2 p.m. Puck drop. We're waiting for both teams to line up and take the ice. And for the officials, once that happens, we'll have the player introductions, the national anthem, and then we'll drop the puck right at 2 p.m. today. So let's talk a little bit about this matchup because it's a must-win in many ways for both of these teams. The Rams now have even their record on the year, but they're unranked and need to climb up the WCHL rankings. Arizona, on the other hand, had the highest ranking in the Chad Berman coaching era at number 12, but lost last night to number 5 Colorado. They need to win this game here at home and tomorrow to try to maintain that ranking. They looked a little lackluster in a game last night against the Buffalo, and they need to turn things around very quickly and look engaged and excited and have some energy against this Ram team, which has to have some confidence now on the road, doubling up ASU on the road. So this will be interesting to see in the first period exactly what kind of energy Arizona brings to this game here this afternoon. Now remember, Wildcat fans, we also drop the puck tomorrow, Saturday at 2 p.m. right here at the Tucson Arena between these same two teams, Arizona and Colorado State. It's interesting, Arizona finds itself in the same situation it was in a week ago. They had dropped the Thursday night game against number 4 Central Oklahoma and then had to turn around quickly to the 2 p.m. puck drop against Oklahoma on Friday and Saturday. They did that successfully. They were able to win both of those games against Oklahoma and came up with that number 12 ranking this week. To protect that ranking, they're going to have to come out with that same kind of energy they did against Oklahoma, against Colorado State. Now, everyone's assuming Colorado State is a lesser team than Colorado, ranked number 5 in the latest ACHA rankings, and I don't think that would be hard to be lesser than Colorado because that's the strongest ACHA team that I've seen so far this year. Central Oklahoma, another top 5 team, very strong, defending national champions, but the Colorado Buffalo that I saw last night was the best ACHA team that I have seen so far in college hockey. It'll be interesting to see how their rivals, Colorado State, stacks up against the U of A and stacks up against what we saw from the Colorado Buffalo last night. So I see the coaching staffs now starting to head toward the bench. We're still waiting for the two teams to arrive. I can imagine that neither team is too eager to get to the ice after such a quick turnaround last night. If you've ever played ice hockey, you know how much it can take out of you. These series in the WCHL, where 3 games are played in 3 days, are tough enough. But when you add an afternoon game into the mixture, instead of just a 24-hour turnaround playing at night, you can imagine how tough it is for these young athletes. I mean, they finished up this game about 10:30 last night. Hyped up, they've just played a game. You can't go to sleep right away, and you have to get up early in the morning, get back to the rink, get into your pre-game routine, and get ready to compete. Now I see the Wildcats coming out of the locker room area, getting ready to take the ice. The Rams have not yet appeared. The refs now take the ice here at the Tucson Arena. Remember, Cats fans, we dropped the puck off. We have several of these afternoon games today and tomorrow. We dropped the puck at 2 p.m. today and also 2 p.m. tomorrow on Saturday here at the Tucson Arena. Then we have a few weeks off before we come back and end up the semester against arch rival Arizona State University. And I want to say just in advance, even though we're about a month away from those games against Arizona State, if the University of Arizona sweeps Arizona State here in this next series here at the Tucson Arena, halfway through the season, they will have already won the Cactus Cup, which is the Challenge Cup between Arizona and Arizona State University. This will be a big event for the University of Arizona. But we've got these weekend games to get through and play well to first. That's number 12 Arizona and the Colorado State Rams. We'll bring that to you in just a moment, have the player introductions, the national anthem, and then we'll drop the puck. It's Arizona and Colorado State. You're watching University of Arizona Wildcat Hockey.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and hockey fans everywhere. Welcome to the Tucson Convention Center Arena. It's the home of your University of Arizona Wildcats. Today, your Wildcats take on the Rams from the Colorado State University. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Rams. Starting at left wing, number 29, Austin Ansay. At right wing, number 16, Jared Southwell. At the center position for the Rams, number 28, Kyle Riley. At left defense, number 10, Grayson North. At right defense, number 12, Tyler Nelson. And in the nets today for the visiting Rams, number 1, Dax Dedrick. Head coach, Jeff DeGree. Ladies and gentlemen, your Arizona Wildcats. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for your University of Arizona Wildcats. Starting at left wing, number 15, Anthony Cusinelli. At right wing, number 6, Josh Larson. At the center position for your Wildcats, number 19, Justin Blumhoff. And left defense, number 21, Orion Olsen. And right defense, number 3, Trey Kern. And in the nets today for your Wildcats, number 33, Austin Wilson. The head coach of your Wildcats is Chad Berman, assistant coaches Eddie Lavia, Shane Mossell, and Sean Hogan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats and face the south goal for today's national anthem.
And it's time for afternoon hockey here at the Tucson Arena. It's the University of Arizona and Colorado State University. We'll drop the puck in just a moment. I'm Timothy Gasson. I'll be bringing you the action today. And remember, Wildcat fans, we drop the puck at 2 p.m. tomorrow here at the Tucson Arena as well. And I'm fascinated to see how the Cats come out in this one. We've talked about a lot this season, but Arizona with 15 freshmen on their squad, a very young and talented team. But boy, they weren't ready for the kind of steadiness and firepower of the Colorado Buffalo last night, dropping that 7-2 decision. And that's the third game in a row against highly ranked, top 10 ranked Colorado team that Arizona actually had a lead but was not able to sustain it and dropped to the Buffalo. Not surprising for such a young team. A lot of talent on this team, led by freshman Anthony Cusinelli. But still just a freshman. And let's see how hungry the CSU Rams are. As the puck is dropped and we're underway in the first period, number 12 Arizona and the Colorado State University Rams. Arizona wearing their camo home uniforms in a special move here by the coaching staff that I'm going to guess trying to inspire a little bit of energy and intensity from this Wildcat squad. Two important WCHL League games here for both of these teams. The Rams trying to climb back into contention, currently unranked. And number 12, Arizona, trying to stay in that top 20. Of course, the top 20 teams go to the ACHA National Tournament. And Arizona cannot lose a string of games and stay in that contention, especially with such a young squad. They've had a really rigorous schedule so far this year, playing a number of top 10 opponents, and still manage an 8-5 record against such a tough competition coming into today against Colorado State. Just underway as the puck comes out to center ice and back down into the Rams zone. We'll also see how the small crowd here today, one of those afternoon games here at the Tucson Arena. On a Friday afternoon, difficult to get the same number of fans that Arizona enjoys on a weeknight or a weekend night, usually dropping the puck at 7:30 p.m. here as the Rams break in, but senior Austin Wilson's able to clear out to center ice. Now the Cats pick it up. That's Chris Westland with the puck going into the Ram zone, manages to get it back to the point. Over to the near side to Nick Zellmer, sends it down low. Back to Zellmer, sends it out, goal, that's a goal! Arizona scores, Zellmer from the point, beats Dax Dedrick to the far post. You could hear it clanging in. Arizona takes an early 1-0 lead. Wow, we wanted to talk about some energy. Nick Zellmer with a blast from the point beats Dedrick, and he wants that one back because there was no one in front of him. It just beat him to the far side corner. You know, that was not the hardest shot. I wonder if the speed of the shot may have tricked Dedrick a little bit there because it wasn't a huge blast.
Arizona Wildcat goal, give it to number 17, Nick Zellmer. The assist goes to number 16, Tyler Griffith. That's Zellmer from Griffith.
So Nick Zellmer picks up the first goal of the game, and Arizona has that all-important early lead, 1-0 over the Rams. So the camo jerseys doing their job so far as Arizona gives the puck away in their own zone, and there's a shot on goal and a good save by Wilson. Blake Davies stole that puck, came in and got a good shot off on goal, but Wilson makes a good early save there as the Rams keep the puck in the zone. That's Grayson North with the puck, send it down low, where Taylor Knight digs for it, sends it up the near side boards. Ty Griffith with the puck to center ice, Sends it in deep, and the Cats go for a change. Just underway, 17-20 to go in the first period. Arizona with an early 1-0 lead. Wow. Of course, the Cats had an early 1-0 lead on Colorado last night, and then their intensity kind of sagged. Let's see if Arizona keeps the intensity meter up. As Orion Olson, captain of the team, motors up ice, throws the puck down low. The Rams seem like the kind of team that Arizona will have luck in the corners digging the puck out against. But the Rams are the ones who come away with the puck here. That's Max Engel with the puck, sends it down low. Squirts right out in front. It's just sitting there in the slot. Who wants it? Oh boy, it comes in on Wilson. Very dangerous there as the puck just kind of sat in the crease with a lot of sticks whacking at it. Those are the kind that goes whapped right into the goal. But Austin Wilson makes the save and will have a face-off to his right in the Arizona zone. Just 3:24 into this game, Arizona already with a 1-0 lead. CSU playing well last night, doubling up ASU 6-3 in Tempe. But they know this road trip will be defined on how they do against the U of A in these two games. As Roy Grandoff comes in and goes for that same far corner. Dedrick makes that save. Interesting. So far, the two toughest shots against Dedrick have been to the far corner. I don't know if that's a coaching decision or if that's just where those shots have gone. Perhaps there's been some scouting and the coaching staff believes that Dedrick doesn't move that fast from post to post. Of course, a very difficult thing for a goaltender to do is the shot comes in and Dedrick kind of fights it off. He's lucky that falls right down in front of him on the ice. Dedrick looking a little shaky here to begin the game. So Justin Plumeth in on the faceoff for Arizona, won by the Rams. They send it out to Liam Millar, out to center ice, where Alec Orm throws it in and Wilson sends it back to the far side boards. This has been problematic for Arizona getting out of their own zone. Icing's going to be waved off here as the Cats race for it. Justin Plumeth touches the puck, but it comes up the near side's board. Do the Cats keep it in? They do. Josh Larson sends it around behind the net. And Anthony Cusinelli, always dangerous with the puck, goes for it there, but it's not on his stick. Instead, Liam Millar sends it down into the Arizona zone. These two teams seem much more evenly matched than Arizona and Colorado last night. Not to demean Arizona and their talent, Colorado an extremely well coached and talented hockey team. As the Cats come back in over the line, there's a backhanded shot that just goes wide from Cusinelli again, going for that far side post. Cusinelli just missed, making it 2-0 Arizona. Again, not to demean Arizona's young talent, but Colorado's such a solid hockey team. Last year, after seeing Central Oklahoma, I thought that they were going to go on and be a contender. They won the national championship. I'm going to make the same declaration about the Colorado Buffalo. I think they're going to go very far in the ACHA national tournament if they don't win the whole thing. As the shot goes wide, Arizona keeps it in the zone. But it's not the Buffalo today, it's the Colorado State Rams as the Rams come away with it. That's Riley DeFazio who gets a shot in on goal. Saved by Wilson, it's out to center ice. DeFazio not with great speed, but did have a break up the ice and a shot on goal. Yes, I'm sure Colorado State fans would like me to stop talking about the Colorado Buffalo. They were just that impressive last night in the game here at the Tucson Arena against Arizona. Today, it's the Arizona Wildcats and the Colorado State University Rams. And Arizona has an early 1-0 lead, 13:45 to go in the first period. Arizona enjoying a 1-0 lead. Puck just bounces in on Wilson there. He does a smart thing and just freezes the puck, and we'll have a face-off. Arizona wins the face-off, sends it up the near side boards. But not out. As the puck deflects to the near side corner. Cats are able to pick it up here. But again, don't get it out of the zone. Now they pick it up. They might have a 3-on-2 if they hurry here. So pass off to the wing. And here's going to be a tripping penalty on Colorado. The whistle blows. Arizona's smart to skate away because this is going to be a power play for Arizona. Yep, it's a tripping call. And Grayson North will go to the box for the Rams. It's going to be a 2-minute tripping minor on North. Arizona will go on the power play. And here's another talking point about last night's game. Arizona's power play did improve in the third period, but was not as sharp as it needs to be in this season. As Ty Griffith comes in on the faceoff, it's won by Arizona back to Cusinelli. Over to the far side, back to Cusinelli on the point. The middle of the ice, back to Cusinelli. Cross ice pass. Oh, and it comes out to center ice again. Arizona not able to set up effectively on the power play as Sean Osment comes back up the ice. Tries to thread it to Cusinelli, but it comes all the way back down. 1:35 to go on the power play for Arizona. No shots on goal on the power play so far. It's Cusinelli with the puck, dangerous with the puck over the blue line. Cusinelli getting in a scoring position. He gets a good shot, good hard shot in on goal, and Dedrick makes the save. And then he takes a stick after the fact. That's a good idea by the Rams. You want to get in Cusinelli's face. He's the leading scorer of the Arizona Wildcats. Dangerous with the puck. And he was able to get the time and space, create the time and space there to get into a shooting position. Got a sneaky shot in on goal, but Dedrick was equal to it, and it stays 1-1. 1:15 to go in the power play. Ryan Olsen with the puck. That's Nick Zellmer already with the goal. Back to Zellmer, keeps it in at the blue line. Olsen back at the point looking for the puck. Zellmer sends it to the far side. It's going to go back to Olsen. No, it goes in on goal, and Dedrick saw it all the way, made the save, gave up the rebound, but the Rams were able to get a stick on it and clear it down the ice. 35 seconds to go on the power play for the University of Arizona. They lead the Rams. 11:40 to go in this first period. I'm Timothy Gasson bringing you the action from the Tucson Arena. The second of 5 games I'll be broadcasting from the Tucson Arena. Of course, the AHL Tucson Roadrunners play the Cleveland Monsters tonight and tomorrow, and I'll be joining Tom Callahan on the call there. So Ryan Olsen attempts to blast in. It's blocked back. And are they saying we have another delayed penalty here? This is going to be on Arizona. So the power play goes away. We'll play even-handed for 9 seconds. And then for a minute 51, the Rams will have a power play. That's Roy Grandoff into the box for Arizona. A very aggressive player, and sometimes that gets the best of him, and Arizona ends up in the box. We'll wait for the call here. This might be a holding call on Grandoff. We'll wait for it. So 9 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the Rams will add the extra attacker. Well, that's a cross-check on Roy Grandoff. I did not see it, but the referee does, and he's the one with the whistle, so it's a 2-minute minor. And now Colorado State's on the power play, a big kill for Arizona as they attempt to get the puck up the near side's boards. Dig for it there, and they're able to get it down the ice. Griffin Dine, good penalty killer, hard-working, one of the hardest-working players for Arizona, dogging the puck here as Colorado State looks to regroup and move back up ice. We're almost halfway home in this first period. 10:30 to go in the first period. Arizona leading Colorado State University 1-0, but Colorado State's on the power play. They don't set up in the Arizona zone. However, as Dedrick leaves it there for Corey Taylor behind his own goal.
Now 50 seconds to go on the power play. Colorado State doesn't look to be in any great rush as they move up ice. That's Riley DeFazio, sends it in. Orion Olson digs for it for Arizona. Is he able to move it up the boards? It is moved to center ice. Where the Rams head back up ice, 20 seconds to go on their man advantage. That's Elijah Aquilina with the puck out to the blue line. And now down low, 10 seconds to go on the power play. Boy, the puck once again on an Arizona stick, but they're not able to control it and get it out of the zone. How many times have we seen that so far this season? Where it ends up on goal, and there's a point-blank shot opportunity for Colorado State that Wilson saves. That's a big save there as the power play is now over, but Colorado State continues to possess the puck in the Arizona zone. Turning and wheeling there, that's Alec Orm. That's a redirection that just goes wide of the post. Arizona really dodging a couple bullets here as they now move out of their own end. Grandoff just out of the box with the puck over the red line, sends it down low, but we have another whistle. Not quite sure what that whistle was for. It's not a penalty, but we'll have a face-off at center ice. Won by the Rams, 8:45 to go in the period. Now, Cats fans at the end of the first period, stick around because our Lindsey Carpenter will interview a couple players, one from Arizona, Ben Fury, and one from Colorado State, Jordan Kaufman. They're both scheduled to be here as there's a shot that just goes wide. Wow, Jarrett Southwell able to walk right in on the goaltender, but he shot it wide. Couple golden opportunities for Colorado State here that they have not capitalized on, and Arizona continues to lead, but it's just a one-goal lead. Game has really settled down from the early moments, and Colorado State competing well. As the puck pops straight up in the air. Now yesterday and last night in Tempe, that puck would have hit the ceiling and there would have been a whistle and a face-off. But here at the Tucson Arena, you can have fly balls and pop up 100 feet as play continues on. I marvel at just how low the ceiling is at the ice in Tempe. It's about the only thing I marvel at about Tempe. Spoken like a true Arizona Wildcat. 7:25 to go in the first period. And Arizona with a 1-0 lead over Colorado State. As Roy Grandoff keeps the puck in the zone, comes out now to Josh Larson. Sends it back down low. Josh Larson really dogging the Jared Southwell with the puck there, but the Rams are able to get it down low. Both teams with opportunities here. Arizona with the 1-goal lead. Again, Arizona's energy seems to be lagging slightly here with that lead as Colorado State works the puck down low. 6:35 to go in the first period. Nick Zellmer already with the goal tonight. Sends it up ice. Where Justin Plumeth attempts to walk over the blue line, but he's stopped there. And the Rams come back 2-on-4. Sean Osment for Arizona picks up the puck, sends it to center ice. Josh Larson leaving it for Westland. Westland trying to get back in a scoring position, goes behind the net and digs for the puck. A lot of digging there. And Westland comes away with the puck. Sends it off to the far side boards, now down low. Josh Larson digs for it there. You're going to get a whistle, a whistle, a whistle, a whistle. A whistle? No, it's kicked free. And the Rams pick up the puck. Corey Taylor with it. Mueller. Wow, a giveaway right in front of the goaltender there, but Dedrick was very active, found it, kicked it away, and the puck comes to center ice. So a couple real opportunities, real scoring opportunities for either team. Neither one has capitalized and have played pretty evenly against each other as we're in the last 5 minutes of the first period. Taylor Knight picks it up for Arizona there, sends it behind his own goal. Past Knight and up to the blue line, but not out. This is one of the parts of Arizona's game they've got to work on. They tend to give the puck up in their own zone and have a hard time carrying it out. As now they finally just ice the puck. That's almost a frustration ice, but yeah, it is called an ice. That's almost a frustration puck. The Cats had several opportunities trying to get the puck out of the zone, but weren't able to. And then just blast the puck down the ice, so we'll have a face-off back in the Arizona zone to the left of Austin Wilson, the senior goaltender who did not play last night. Both freshmen played last night instead. Nolan Buell's sick and Anthony Shuro. And I don't think it would have mattered who. Martin Brodeur could have been in goal last night. The Buffalo played very, very well. As the puck pinballs around right in on Wilson, and there was a slash on the goaltender. And the Arizona player takes great umbrage on that, and Austin Ansay is taking some hits along with Kyle Riley. Throws an Arizona player's glove away. The puck was kind of pinballing around in front of Wilson, and he made the save, and there was a big slash on him. That was a player attempting to hit the puck. That was not an attempt to hurt the goaltender. But the Arizona player, Charlie James, took umbrage to that along with Ben Fury. Well, I don't think Ben Fury's going to be here between the first and second period since he's in the penalty box right now. Unless Lindsay's going to do her intermission report from the penalty box. So right now, Arizona is arguing with the referee about that slash. You could hear it from up here. I mean, it whapped the Arizona goaltender right in his pads. I mean, there's no way you could have missed that it was a slash, but that was an attempt at the puck. Austin Ansay is in the box for Colorado. I think we're going to have offsetting penalties here on Arizona and Colorado State, and Colorado State will get the extra man advantage on the extra penalty to Arizona. Well, an important part of this period, 3:53 to go. Colorado State can even it up. Boy, the Arizona bench very, very upset here. You know, it's always good when you see a player defend their goaltender. It's one of those rules in hockey. Don't touch our goaltender. If you do, things will happen. So it's always good when you see players defending their goaltender. We'll wait for the call here, but Colorado State gets the power play. So 3 roughing penalties, but 2 on Arizona, so Colorado State comes away with the power play. Minute 35 to go on their power play, but the puck comes out all the way back into the Rams zone. There was a lot of pushing and shoving, And, you know, neither team wants to have anybody drop the gloves and actually go at it because you'll lose those guys for tomorrow's game. These are important league games, so you got to play with your head. Offsetting roughing penalties and then an extra rough against Arizona. And now a minute 5 to go on the power play for Colorado as they try to set things up behind their own goaltender. Again, not in any hurry at all. The idea here could be that Arizona is probably the faster team. Colorado State trying to be deliberate here. And what they do is the puck bounces in on Wilson, and he makes the save. So 2:41 to go in the first. 49 seconds to go on the power play for Colorado State. So far, they really haven't mounted a lot of offense on this power play, but they've had a couple good opportunities before. The Rams easily could have a 2-1 lead over Arizona, but Austin Wilson has made some big saves, and this is exactly what Arizona needs from their goaltender. The Rams with the puck out of the high slot, goes wide. Can Arizona get to that puck? Can they chip it out? They do not. Instead, there's a high riser that goes off the boards there. But Jared Southwell comes up with the puck. Oh, it gets slid in and goes off the post. No goal, no goal, no goal. Now the puck does bounce in. There was no goal. Wilson made the save, but Arizona not able to get a stick on the puck, and it goes in. And with 12 seconds to go in the power play and 2:05 to go in the first period, that puck is in the net. We're tied 1-1. Great energy on the Colorado State bench here. Arizona looking really despondent. There were a lot of Arizona players around the puck, but they were not able to get it away from the goal mouth, and it's poked in. Now the referee talking to Coach Berman about it. Arizona players thinking that puck was frozen. They do not believe that was a good goal, but that is a goal. And we're tied up 1-1. With 2:05 to go in the first. So we're back to 5-on-5. All of those players are still in the box, however. So Breen Casaria with the goal for the Rams. Aha. Now the Arizona player and the Colorado State player leave the box, and this is why there's an extra Arizona player in. Ray Grandoff voiced his displeasure to the referees. Could have gotten a 2-minute unsportsmanlike, but he gets a 10-minute misconduct, so he'll sit in for about the first 8 minutes of the second period as well. We just have a minute 40 to go in this first period. Colorado State playing with a lot of good energy here, have tied up this game 1-1. You can tell that Colorado State playing with some confidence after last night's win at Arizona State. And Arizona not quite in sync like they were not last night against Colorado. Play continues on as the Rams give up the puck in their own zone. That's Westland with the puck. Check that. Taylor Knight, number 2 with the puck, sends it down deep. They attempt to send it in front, down to the last minute of play now in the first period. 1 minute to play in the first period. We're all tied up at 1. And there's a pileup behind the net. Finally a whistle. That's how guys get hurt, you know, when there's a player down on the ice and the puck is around him and players are whacking at it. You can just feel the disgust coming off the Arizona bench. They are, I'm going to bet, disgusted with their effort here in in the first period. They've played well at times in the first period. But to come out of it with a 1-1 tie against Colorado State is not what they were looking for. On the other hand, the Rams have to be delighted going into the locker room. You can just feel the energy coming off their bench. They're feeling confident and feel that they can compete with Arizona. So at 52 seconds, we'll have a face-off in the Rams zone, won by Arizona. Back to Orion Olson, who sends it to the far side corner. Cusinelli digs for it there and sends it down low to Ty Griffith, who loses the puck, and the Rams come back with numbers 3-on-2 if they hurry. Send it to the center of the ice, and it's right in the slot, and there's a shot that I thought that deflected in off an Arizona defenseman, but it goes wide. Woo! Dodged another bullet, and Wilson makes another save. That was almost disaster for Arizona as the puck came in and deflected just wide off an Arizona defenseman. 26 seconds to go in the first. We're all tied up at 1. This is a good competitive hockey game. You know, and at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, without a lot of people in the building, Arizona is going to have to create their own energy, their own momentum. It's not going to come from the crowd. With 18 seconds to go, and Arizona sending the puck to center ice, the Rams send it right back in. Ooh, and it takes a big bounce back to Wilson. Smart move by him to see the puck and snare it, so we'll have a face-off to the left of Wilson in the Arizona zone with 11 seconds to go. If you know hockey, you know that's plenty of time to get a couple quality good shots on goal. But the puck comes to Arizona. The puck on the stick of Ty Griffith, and he does not get the puck out of the zone. At the whistle, the Cats do get it out. The two teams separate. And there better be some good soundproofing in the locker room for the Arizona Wildcats. Arizona with 5 shots on goal in the first period. And Colorado State with 11. Colorado State came to Tucson to play, ladies and gentlemen. Playing a very good game. They've got to be very happy with the 1-1 tie after 1. Arizona with just 5 shots on goal at home in the first period. They can't complain about the quick turnaround because guess what? Colorado State not only had a quick turnaround, they played last night as well. They had to travel from Tempe, get in their hotel, get a couple hours sleep, and then come to the arena. So hats off to the Colorado State Rams, ready to play here today. And we have 1 period of play in the books. It's Arizona 1, Colorado State 1. Arizona ranked number 12 in the country, and Colorado State unranked. But don't tell the Rams that. They don't care. They're playing a fine, determined hockey game. So we'll wait for Lindsay Carpenter to make her way to the press box. And we'll have our interviews. That's not going to be Ben Fury for the University of Arizona because Ben was dressed and on the ice. And let me tell you, we're at the top of the Tucson Arena. Very difficult to walk to the top of the arena in your skates. It's hard enough for me to do it with shoes on. So Ben Fury won't be here, but we'll see if Jordan Kaufman, who's a scratch from tonight's game for the Rams, makes his way here. As we have 1 period done. So Lindsay Carpenter's getting herself in a position right now, and we'll send it over to her. So stick around. At the end of 1 period, it's Arizona 1, Colorado State 1. You're watching University of Arizona Wildcat hockey.
So what they're going to do is they're going to try to stack the pucks on the stick and try to return safely.
I'm Lindsay Carpenter here with Jordan Kaufman from Colorado State University. Jordan, I know you guys played ASU last night and you were in the game last night, so tell us about that.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense game. It was a close game at the start, but we had a few good bounces and they went our way. So just thankful for that, and we got the win, which is all we hope for every game. So.
And what are you thinking about today? How your team's doing out there?
I think we're looking pretty good so far. This is kind of a big game for us because we're 0-4 against these guys right now, and so we're really trying to get a win here. So that'd be awesome if we could.
And you're a senior at Colorado State, so how is it feeling? You know, you're graduating next December. So how does it feel to be kind of your last full season of hockey?
Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's hitting me, like just trying to soak it all in and make the most of it, because it goes by really fast. Like seems like yesterday I was a freshman putting on this jersey, and now I'm a senior, so trying to make the most of it every game.
And I know you weren't playing all 4 years at Colorado State, so kind of tell us your journey and how you got to that.
Yeah, so my freshman year, I was on the D1 team here, and I took a little break my sophomore year from hockey, just personal reasons. And then I decided at the end of my sophomore year that I was really trying to play my junior year, so I started to get back into it, started to work out a little bit more, get on the ice more. And then I didn't make the team, unfortunately, my junior year, so I played on our D3 team that year. And I had a lot of fun with those guys. It was a great group of guys. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I tried out again this year and made the team, thankfully, so that was good.
And what's been your favorite memory with your squad so far this year?
Oh, wow.
Or actually, you could give us a few.
Let me
Your
think.
favorite
Let me
times.
think hard on that. Probably just anytime we could beat CU is a good memory. Any big home games that we win, good time, especially for senior night and for Greek night. It's a lot of fun. So.
And you guys all hang out together outside hockey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
We're all
everything.
best buds.
Yeah. And what else do you do in Colorado, like for other activities besides? I know hockey in school you're really busy, but do you have any free time, and what do you do with that?
Free time, I like to get outside when the weather's nice. We have Horsetooth to go to. It's beautiful, beautiful places to hike there, and just to get outside and kind of get away from everything. So
you like hiking?
Yeah, hiking, and I snowboard occasionally, but not when I'm during the hockey season. I don't want to get injured.
I'm sure Coach wouldn't like that.
Yeah, no, and it's expensive too. So.
Right. So do you hike in the snow, or is it? Like, do you hike during?
I do own snowshoes, but I don't use them very much, so it's mainly before the weather starts to get crappy.
All right. Do you have like a favorite spot you go to?
Horsetooth for sure. There's a Horsetooth Falls. You can hike up to the Horsetooth Rock, and then just pretty much anywhere around there. It's a huge reservoir. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know how many miles it is?
I think it's at least like 7 miles in length, and then maybe half a mile across. So it's pretty big.
Do you go with your individually hiking, or do you go with people?
My roommates usually like to come with me. Some hockey guys will come with me sometimes, and like whoever has dogs, they'll come with.
That's a long hike for dogs.
Yeah, I mean, dogs probably have more energy than we do sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. And you, being from Colorado, do you see your family a lot?
Yeah, it's only an hour and a half drive to home, so it's nice. And
so I'm sure you go there, do laundry on the weekends.
That was freshman year.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah, it's always nice to see them, and they'll come up for some home games and stuff. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite pregame meal to eat before a game?
Probably Chipotle. That's usually
really?
my go-to. Yeah, I usually eat that like 4 hours before, and then maybe like a light snack before.
Really?
Yeah.
No pasta?
I like pasta, but it
not
depends how early I eat it, because sometimes I'll get too full. But I feel like, I don't know, Chipotle has always been my go-to.
Do you ever snack during the games?
Not really. Usually just.
Really?
Usually just like some Gatorade in between periods, or nothing. Nothing really, yeah. Maybe some Sour Patch Kids every now and then. Yeah, some of the guys like to eat candy in between periods. So
oh my gosh, like you don't have enough energy already out there.
Yeah, seriously.
And talk to us about your major and like what you want to do after you graduate.
Yeah, so I'm a natural resource tourism major. So what I really want to do is eventually live in the mountains and kind of find a good job with sustainability and the environment up there. But right after college, I'd really love to go travel and experience other places, maybe work for a company that allows me to go to countries less fortunate than ours and help them just get clean water and clothes and food and just little things like that that we take for granted here. So
That's awesome.
just, yeah.
Giving back.
Yeah.
What countries, I mean, would you want to go to?
I know that there's a lot of places in Africa that could use a lot of help. Some places in the Middle East, and yeah, so just anywhere, honestly, just
Yeah.
whoever needs help. I'd love to just be someone to give back because I've had a lot. I've had a lot that I'm grateful for. So I want to give other people like a good life like I've had. So
Wow, that's so sweet of you. Is there any countries you would want to go to that for leisure purposes of visiting?
oh, just like personal pleasure.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Europe, anywhere in Europe, honestly. Switzerland, Germany, Italy, like all those
Yeah.
places.
Italy's awesome. You
Yeah.
have to make it out there one day.
I would love to, hopefully.
Do you want to stay in Colorado if you are working in the mountains, or would you want to go
Yes,
somewhere else?
definitely. Definitely
Yeah,
stay
stay
in
there.
Colorado. It's been my home since I was born. Just I couldn't see myself settling anywhere else, honestly.
Wow, so just staying there,
Yeah,
homebody.
it's a beautiful place to be.
Ending the interview, what are some tips that you want to give your team out on the ice that you're seeing from the stands tonight or today?
Just leave your heart out there. It goes by really fast, college in general, and like some of these games you're never going to forget. So just play your heart out and give everything you got for your boys.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And stay tuned. We're going to interview Ben Fury next.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got some natural ability, that's for sure. He's a very slippery player. He's got kind of a sneaky step to him, so he can slide through. Very elusive with his hands, but his number one asset is his shoot. So we're always encouraging him to shoot. You see in the power play, we're trying to free him up in open space. He's a threat every time he has the puck, and certainly a nice weapon for us. Well, congratulations on the hot start with your Arizona Wildcats. We look forward to seeing you back at the Tucson Convention Center for more home games in the season. And stay tuned. We'll be right back on the Wildcat Hockey Report. I'm joined now by Arizona forward Anthony Cusinelli. Anthony's a freshman and a newcomer to the squad. Tell me, Anthony, you played juniors last year on the East Coast. How was college hockey different than playing in juniors in New Jersey?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big step up for juniors. Guys are a lot bigger out here, a lot stronger, so I've been trying to go to the gym as much as I can, so I'm ready every night. But yeah, I mean, the biggest difference has been softness and strength for the big guys.
Now, there's one thing that is obvious to me, at least early in your freshman season in Arizona, and that's that you have a scoring touch. Scored a big hat trick against Arizona State University. Perhaps you've noticed that you take the games against Arizona State as seriously here at Arizona, and that's a big accomplishment. So tell me about your scoring touch. Is that something that players develop? Are some players just naturally born with the scoring touch? How do you develop becoming a scorer?
Yeah, I mean, I think when I was younger, I kind of realized that was a big part of my game, so I kept working on it and had coaches who kind of helped me improve on my scoring touch. And yeah, I mean, it's the biggest part of my game for sure, so I just try to shoot the puck as much as I can every time I'm out there.
So, you're getting ready to go on your first real road trip here with Arizona and Colorado. What are you expecting to see on the road? Is it different for you to play on the road? Do you want to sit down again?
No, I can.
Are you sure? It looks good. It's fine if you want to sit down.
No, we can stand for this one.
Sit down. Go ahead. It's okay.
I'm sure.
It looks good. Okay, come on over here. Have a seat.
To the right? The A in the middle, baby. I'm Lindsay Carpenter. I'm back with University of Arizona Wildcat Ben Fury. Ben, how do you think your team is doing today?
I think we're doing pretty good. We had a pretty good start. I don't know. I just think we need to keep grinding, keep going hard, and the goals will come.
Did Coach Berman have anything to say in the locker room last night after that tough loss against Colorado?
Yeah, I mean, he said. I mean, there's not much to say. I mean, we really did not play at our best, but he just said we need to get over it. It's a new day tomorrow, and we got to come back and win the next 2 games for the weekend.
And you've been in some of the past games over the past few weeks, so how has that been for you?
It's been an awesome experience. So I haven't played competitive hockey in over a year and a half, so definitely getting back out on the ice is amazing. It's an amazing experience.
And I know you've been at U of A already a year, so kind of tell us what happened, and now you're a sophomore on the team. So how did you get here?
Yeah, so I mean, I came to the University of Arizona not intending to play hockey. I tried doing other things like joining fraternity, which didn't end up working out. But after like halfway through the year, I was thinking to myself, my God, I really miss hockey. I really miss the sport. So I contacted Coach Berman, and throughout the summer I trained and ended up making the team. So it was awesome.
Exciting. That's so fun. Is it a good experience so far for you?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best hockey experiences I've ever had.
Wow. Are you learning a lot from the older players?
Yeah, definitely. Throughout practice and throughout the games, some of the older guys always, give me some tips, and so it's definitely nice.
Who are some of the older guys that you look to for advice?
I definitely look to like Ryan Olson and Manny Rowe. I mean, they really carry a lot of leadership on their shoulders, and they've had a lot of experience playing hockey. So, yeah. Yeah,
and you're coming all the way from Chicago, which is so far to come, all the way to Arizona. So why so far?
Oh, well, I mean, the weather isn't terrible here.
Right.
I mean, right now back in Chicago, it's 33 degrees and freezing. But I don't know. I came to this campus, I looked around, and I loved the campus. It was amazing.
Is the food in Chicago? I'm sure I've been there. It's so much better, I would say, than here. Do you miss that?
I do miss that. I mean, there's definitely a couple different restaurants that I go to like regularly that I definitely miss. Portillo's being a good example of that. They do have that in Arizona, but it's
not the same.
Yeah, not the same.
What is that one thing? What is like one meal that you crave from Chicago? They're just like sitting at home here in Tucson, and you're like, I really wish I could eat that right now.
I would say deep dish pizza.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean Chicago's known for that, and not a lot of other towns and cities, know how to make it the way we do. So.
I think they just put a pizza place in Phoenix that's from Chicago.
Luminati's, yeah.
Yes, because Shane Fassell was telling me about it. They send all the ingredients to Phoenix.
I didn't know they
so
actually.
You're going to have to make a trip there and bring me back some. Yeah, so it's from, you've had it?
Yeah, they actually have one in the town that I live in. So.
Okay,
yeah, they're
do you
all
like
over the
it?
place.
It's
oh,
good?
It's amazing.
Really?
It's amazing, yeah.
So they just put one in Phoenix, Shane said, because Shane Fassell, the goalie coach is from Chicago, too.
Yeah.
So he said, Lindsay, they just put one in Phoenix. They send the water over. They send all the ingredients over. So it's basically like the exact same.
Well, that's
from
awesome.
there.
I definitely got to go check that out.
Yeah. So ending with a few fun questions on my mind. I'm going to ask you the infamous who is the best on Snapchat to follow on the team.
I think I would choose Trey. I mean, I actually, just followed him today. Because, I don't know.
Did he pay you to say that?
No, he didn't. But, I mean, he posted a couple stories today that were just pretty funny. So, yeah.
So that's third. He's has 3 points with him being one of them.
Oh, really?
You, Nider, and him all have said that he's the funniest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, another question I asked Nider. Who would be the best Uber driver and why?
Best Uber driver?
Yeah, maybe not driver, but most entertaining that you'd have fun with in the car.
That's an interesting question. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
I would probably choose maybe Jake Dickinson, just because I mean he's on the aux every day in the locker room, so I think he would,
He never gets it taken away from him?
No, that we like his music. He plays a lot of great music. So
that's impressive because some people are like, nah, give me that aux. So he'd play some good tunes. And
yeah, I mean, yeah.
And last one, who would you like to go skydiving with and why? And who would you not like to go skydiving with and why?
Someone on the team?
Yeah.
Who would I like to go skydiving with? I don't know. I mean, I'd go skydiving with most of the people on the team.
Who would be the best partner to go with if you had to choose one of them?
I guess I would choose Zelmer. I don't know why. That's kind of random, but I just feel like he's like the most calm. He's the most like calm, cool, collective kind of a guy.
Yeah,
Doesn't
so you'd
really
like to go with him?
Yeah, I guess so.
And who would you not like to go with?
I think I would choose Decker. I think he would kind of freak me out about the whole situation.
Oh my gosh. Best Snapchatter, but worst skydiving partner.
I guess so.
Okay, so what would you say to the Wildcats how they should perform here in the second period?
I just think they got to keep grinding. They got to keep racing the pucks, getting those one-on-one battles, and just keep throwing the puck on net. And I think we should definitely get a win out of this one.
All right, well, thank you for talking with us. And I'm Lindsay Carpenter, and we'll bring it back into the broadcasting booth with Tim Gasson after this.
Awesome, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, jump around. Here come your Wildcats.
Welcome back to University of Arizona Wildcat Hockey. I'm Timothy Gasson. I'll be bringing you the second period of the action today between the University of Arizona Wildcats and the CSU Rams. We're all tied up at 1 goal apiece at the end of one. Thanks to Lindsay Carpenter for her first intermission report. Now, at the end of the second period, head over to our Facebook page where Lindsay Carpenter will have a quick live interview at ice level with head coach Chad Berman, and then run back here for her second period intermission report. But we got a whole period of hockey to go before that. It's the beginning of the second period. We're tied 1-1 between Arizona and Colorado State. We'll start this period 5-on-5. As the puck comes down into the Arizona end of the ice, kept in by the Rams. It'll be fascinating to see how Arizona responds here as they come in and send the Chris Westland sends the puck wide on a rush. To see how Arizona responds to that, what turned out to be a lackluster period of hockey from them, and a very good period of hockey from Colorado State University. There's a couple quick shots in on goal and saves by Dax Dedrick. And CSU is able to pop the puck to center ice. Oh, and it's given away right to Max Laguerra. But the Cats recover and send a long stretch pass there to Josh Larson. Larson looking for someone and throws it wide of the goal. Arizona throws it back in on net looking for the tip there, but it goes wide to the other side, now back out to center ice. There's Max Laguerre again. Goes for a change and throws it behind the goal. There's Anthony Cusinelli with the puck. Makes a great pass there to Josh Larson in the slot, but he's not able to keep his stick on the puck, and instead we have a rush coming the other way from the Rams. Arizona chips it up and out of the zone. So the Rams playing with a lot of confidence here. Let's see if Arizona can match their intensity here at home. You know, with these 2 o'clock games, it's hard to get that electricity from the crowd because it's just 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday afternoon here at the Tucson Arena. But this is when good teams internally create that momentum themselves. Cam Armstrong sends the puck into the zone. It goes, squirts to the side of the net and picked up by the Rams there. With some speed comes Tyler Hincliffe. Throws the puck wide. Arizona picks it up. He throws it down the ice. Almost a breakout pass, but Max Mayer catches up with it briefly. Sends it up the near side boards. Orion Olsen, captain of the team, digs it out there. But the Rams come back the other way. Good pass to the near side boards as Alec Orm sends it down low. And up the near side's board, and it escapes the blue line out to center ice. Rams go for a change as Orion Olsen picks up the puck in his own zone. Ooh, is he going to give the puck away behind his own net? Digs for it there. Had it on his stick and got tied up there. Good play there by Christopher Nitchin for Colorado State as the puck is still tied up with Nitchin and Orion behind the net. See, this is the kind of one-on-one grit as Arizona gives up the puck in the slot, goes back to the point, and comes in on goal and just deflects wide. Wilson lost sight of that. This has all come from good, gritty play by Nitchin. Shows you hard work pays dividends on the forecheck. Arizona has to vacate the zone. They do. And poke the puck back into the CSU end. There's a big, heavy shot that's just sitting, in the crease. And there's an open net. Now we have a whistle because we had a helmet come off. There was an open net there. Arizona with a big opportunity to take a lead, but instead we have a whistle. Let's see what's going to be called here. There is going to be a penalty. I think this is going to be a power play for the University of Arizona Wildcats. And it is. As a Ram heads toward the box, looks to be Elijah Aquilina. Aquilina in the box. This might be a 2-minute roughing. Four minutes and 28 seconds into the second period. Arizona and Colorado State tied up 1-1 here at the Tucson Arena. We'll wait for the call. Arizona needs a spark. And maybe this power play is what's going to give it to them. We'll wait for the call. There is a 2-minute penalty up on the boards. Not quite sure what the delay here is. Oh, the delay is Dax Dedrick, goaltender for Colorado State, being looked at. Looks like there's some attention being given to his face by the Arizona trainer. Goaltenders are tough birds. I mean, you could have brain hanging out of them and they'd say, put a bandage on it and put my mask back on. There's hockey to be played here. And it looks like Dedrick is going to be okay, and he puts his helmet back on. I don't think any brains were hanging out there, so. Save your letters, kids. Dax Dedricks looks okay, and we're ready for play, and Arizona will go on the power play. We have a fancy new camera system set up to send to our Facebook and Twitter these great wide-angle shots of goals, and we want to try this out. But Arizona's going to have to score goals for that to be used, as we have a cross-checking penalty on Aquilina, and Arizona has a power play. They send it down into the Rams zone. There is no icing, and the Rams send it up the far side boards. Cats dig for it there, trying to get a face-off, but the puck is moved now to the near side boards. Arizona needs to show some increased effort on this power play. They have the man advantage, but they don't have a shot on it so far. Minute 20 to go on the power play for Arizona. Ty Griffith with the puck. Now it comes over to Anthony Cusinelli, great skater for Arizona. He circles all the way around the net, sends it back to Osment. Back to Cusinelli. Sends it cross ice, good cross ice pass, but not in a shooting position. Back to Cusinelli, he has a great shot there, and a good big save by Dax Dedrick. Ty Griffith with the puck. Cross ice to Cusinelli, and there's one pass too many. Attempt to get it into the middle of the ice to Josh Larson by Cusinelli. He should have taken that shot. So the puck comes back out of the zone. Now 38 seconds to go on the power play for Arizona. And Justin Plumhoff has to pick up the puck. Leave it for Sean Osment behind his home net. Now up the near side boards. And the Rams send it right back in. Only 20 seconds to go on the power play there. Great opportunity for Arizona, but they tried for one extra pass rather than take the shot on net. And they race up ice with the puck. 8 seconds to go with the man advantage. Get it out to the middle of the ice, and there's a shot on goal and a good save by Dedrick. That was a good idea, though. 3 seconds to go on the power play. Shot from the point. And we remain tied at 1-1. Roy Grandoff still in the box with that serving that 10-minute penalty from the first period. He should get out shortly, as there's a shot and a big rebound from the point, but you can feel Dax Dedrick's confidence rising in this game. He looked a little shaky early on, but has played very well since. And his team is right back in it, 1-1, as the Cats pick it up and give it up in their own zone in the slot. And there's a shot and a save by Wilson. Boy, a bad giveaway in their own end of the ice. And the Ram players slap their stick against the boards, happy with the effort of their team. These Rams are not going to go away. This is a dogfight with Arizona. I'm not sure if at this point of the season, if this is the freshman wall that the newcomers on this Arizona squad are facing. They looked very quick in the first third of the season, and their effort is trailing off here a little bit. So they're tied with Colorado State, and we'll move the face-off to the near side circle. A lot of hockey to be played here, though, just 7 minutes into the second period. Griffin Dine gets tossed from the face-off dot. Face-off won by the Cats. Jake Dickinson sends it out briefly, but it comes right back in. Dickinson usually wears 29 on these camo jerseys. He's wearing number 22. And for Cat fans looking for Cam Neufeld, who usually wears number 4 in these camo jerseys, he's number 2. Puck's chipped down the ice. Arizona racing for it. 2-on-2. Rolls off a stick and behind the net. And there's a takedown, and this will be a power play for Arizona. That was a takedown by Brian Casaria. who heads to the box. Casaria with the penalty. And one of the few players that I've seen know that he created a penalty, knew that it needed to be called, and went right to the box. Every other player this year coming into the Tucson Arena has feigned innocence going to the box, but Casaria knew he had to take his man down to prevent a scoring play. He did, and Arizona will go on the power play. And there's a shot and a goal by Arizona. Arizona takes a 2-1 lead on the power play. Wow, 5 seconds into the power play, and Arizona takes a 2-1 lead. Oh, and there, there I am watching the replay. You got a good shot of me with my headphones on, leaning into the camera there. I was so excited to see that goal by Arizona. There I am. That's great. Wait for the call here, but Arizona takes a 2-1 lead. Now that's how you operate a power play when you score 5 seconds in. Nice setup to the side of the net and a big blast. The shot goes just wide. So Justin Plymouth with the second goal for Arizona. They take a 2-1 lead. He shoots, he scores. Arizona takes a 2-1 lead. As the puck comes right back out into the slot. And this should be an ice. It is an ice. And we'll have the faceoff come back into the Rams zone. Now let's see. How does Arizona treat this newfound success? They have a 2-1 lead at home and looked good on that power play. Boy, when you score 5 seconds from a power play, you know you looked good. A great setup shot to Justin Plymouth, and he buried it. So the penalty comes off the boards. We're back even-handed, heading toward the middle mark of the game. 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second period. Arizona now enjoying a 1-goal lead as the puck comes out to the point to them and deflects wide. I'm in my second of 5 games here at the Tucson Arena this weekend, so the throat lozenges have come out and are in play as the puck deflects wide. We're halfway through my second game, my second of 5, so it's time to head to the throat lozenges. The Cats almost give up the puck at center ice. Managed to get it into the Rams zone. But there's a breakout pass to Alec Orm, who comes in. Oh, and a good save by Wilson. That was so close to it. Puck being tucked in behind Wilson. Great, great effort there by Orm. And a good save by Wilson. Another good save by Wilson there. And his defenseman, Cam Neufeld, comes in to clear the puck away. We're just one shot away from being tied up again. Arizona with a 1-goal lead. Joey Trapp comes in. But the Rams start to counterpunch here. Arizona needs to check. The puck ends up in the slot and is chipped to center ice. This could be a 2-on-1, but Arizona doesn't get the puck cleanly. Sean Osmet comes up to it. Pinching down from his defensive position. Arizona keeps it in the zone. We're now 9 minutes to go in the second period. Arizona with a 1-goal lead. Boy, this next goal, so instrumental in the momentum of this game. If you're the Wildcats, you want to get that third goal. If you're Colorado State, you want to hang around, get that tying goal, and head into the third even. Puck comes in on Wilson. He saw it all the way, makes a good save. Austin Wilson looking very confident in goal, and boy, that's what you need out of your senior goaltender. Arizona has two talented freshman goaltenders, but they're freshman goaltenders. Boy, you want to see leadership from your senior goaltender, and that's what Austin Wilson is giving to his team today. The one goal he did give up today, he made a good sprawling save, and his defenseman just couldn't get rid of that puck before it was tapped inside. The goal to give Colorado State their first goal. So we'll have a face-off to the left of Austin Wilson, who makes another save. I can't sing his praises and then have him give up a goal immediately, and he does not. Arizona with a one-goal lead, 8:17 to go in the second period. It's number 12 Arizona and unranked Colorado State, but playing a very good game, coming off their confidence of doubling up Arizona State 6-3 tomorrow. Here's Cusinelli racing down with the puck. Cusinelli's so dangerous. Can he make a pass? He turns and wheels. Oh, it comes up, but kept in by Ryan Olson. Goes down low. Cusinelli cruising now near the blue line. Will the puck find his stick? It's amazing how the puck can find the stick of players with a scoring touch. As it comes back to Cusinelli, he dishes it in over the line to Plymouth. Still in the slot. There's Josh Larson with the puck. Oh, the puck was right in the crease, and Cusinelli on the post. But it's not there from him. There it comes. There's a big rebound, and the puck goes wide. Another opportunity for Arizona. But I think we're going to have two guys going out of the box. One for either team. The Arizona player trying to get away from the Colorado State player because he knows he got away with one there. This easily could have been just on Arizona, Justin Plymouth. But he takes a Ram with him. Very unhappy. Casaria doesn't think that he should have been going to the box. Plymouth very lucky there that he wasn't the only one taking a little altercation in front of the net. But we'll play even up.
Colorado State penalty at number 6, Breen Casaria. 2 minutes for roughing, Wildcat penalty on number 19, Justin Kumhoff. 2 minutes for roughing, both penalties at 12 minutes 38 seconds in the second period.
So offsetting roughing penalties with 7:05 to go in the second. Ooh, the sprawling save there by Austin Wilson. Are the Cats able to kid it out of the zone? They circle around. It's Ryan Olson with the puck. Up to Max Mayer. Back to Olson, who does carry to center ice over the red line. But the Rams counterattack. Over the line, there's a shot in on Wilson. He finds it. He squeezes it. We'll have a face-off. So 1:16 to go in the offsetting penalties. We're skating even.
Wildcats and Colorado State will be in action again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Come on out, enjoy Military Appreciation Week.
And as it's announced in the arena here, remember, Cats fans, we drop the puck again tomorrow at 2 p.m. against these same Rams. Very competitive team. Come on out for some afternoon hockey here at the Tucson Arena. It'll be Arizona and Colorado State tomorrow, Saturday, at 2 p.m. at the Tucson Arena. But we still have 26 minutes to go in this game today. Arizona with a one-goal lead. Precarious one-goal lead as the puck comes in on Dax Dedrick. It's early in the season, but Dax Dedrick makes my all-name team. Dax Dedrick. Superhero. Starting goaltender. I don't know if Arizona has a name that can counter Dax Dedrick. We'll, we'll see about that. Dax Dedrick, goaltender. Playing very well for the Colorado State Rams. As play continues on, 5:50 to go in the second period. Cusinelli kind of hoping that the puck got to him there, but this can be dangerous too for a young player. You can't be caught up ice with the puck going the other way into the offensive zone. But no harm done there. Cusinelli heads to the bench. Play continues on. Samuel Thrutchley sent it in on goal. He might make my all-name team too, Samuel Thrutchley. Highly dignified names on this Colorado State University Rams squad. As they continue to play, the University of Arizona very well here on the road in the second of 3 games. Arizona lost last night to Colorado. The Rams won last night at Arizona State. As we have a whistle, and the puck will come back down into the Colorado State end of the ice. .430 to go in the second period. As we have a face-off in the Colorado State end of the ice. And the puck comes in on Dedrick. He makes the save and freezes it there. Chris Westland in on the faceoff for Arizona. As they went to the far side. Now it'll be interesting to see in the last 24 minutes of this game, does fatigue become a factor as both teams played last night? Who has the fresher legs going into the third period? Makes that next goal so important as the Rams head up ice. .340 to go in the second period. Remember, fans, head over to the University of Arizona Wildcats Facebook page at the end of the second period. There'll be a quick on-camera interview with Lindsey Carpenter and head coach Chad Berman. Lindsey will run back up to the top of the arena, and we'll have the second period intermission report before dropping the puck for the third period here for you. Between Arizona and the Rams, 3:20 to go in the second period. Arizona playing with a little more confidence now and a 1-goal lead against Colorado State. I'm impressed with this Rams squad. However, their record didn't indicate the quality of the team that they're icing both last night against ASU and here against Arizona as the puck comes in on Dedrick and he freezes it there. And it shows you that a hockey season is a long season, and sometimes teams develop over time, and it also depends on what kind of schedule they have at different parts of the season. Arizona having played a very tough schedule so far, and perhaps the Rams are just now getting their identity together, playing very well here tonight. And anytime you come up with a win on the road like they did against ASU last night, you know you're playing well. So the Rams come in over the Arizona line, but the puck comes out to center ice. 2:35 to go in the second period. Long shot in on goal on Wilson. He saves it there. I got to believe Coach Berman's going to be a lot happier with his team's effort in this second period. But the Rams playing a very steady game as Arizona comes in 2-on-1. 2-on-1, here's a long shot. A shot that goes wide. There really wasn't a passing angle there, so the shot had to go wide. as a Ram is taken down in front. Oh, and that is going to be called delayed penalty. I was wondering if that was going to be called. A Ram was taken down near the blue line. The referee saw it, and there was a delayed penalty on Arizona. Arizona touches the puck. So in that all-important last 2 minutes of the second period, Arizona will go on the penalty kill. Down by a goal with 1:52 to go in the second period. Colorado State will have the man advantage. This is a huge kill for the University of Arizona, and what a great opportunity for the Rams to go into the second period intermission all tied up at 2. Right now they are down by a goal as they send the puck wide of the net. Elia Aquilina picks it up there and sends it wide to the near side. Can Arizona get to it? No, it goes behind the net again. As Joseph Ben picks it up there. Players dig for it in the near side corner. Plumeth gets his stick on it, but not out of the zone. That's Ben again with it for the Rams. Down to Orm. Back to the top to Aquilina, who sends it wide of the net. Back to Ben on the far side boards. 1 minute to go in the period. Colorado State is set up in the Arizona zone here with the man advantage. Can Arizona get possession of the puck? So far, Colorado State doing a good job of moving the puck around. That's Grayson North with the puck, sends it down deep. Oh, and an Arizona player taken down, or Ryan Olsen taken down, but no call. Colorado State with the puck in the slot, and there's a shot, and there's a save by Wilson. Comes back out, though, now to the near side. Oh, and there's a block by an Arizona player. Ooh, and he's hurt. Ooh, that's smarts. That's off Ray Grandoff, but he is an expert at laying his body out to block shots, and he's back in the play. Good save off the pad of Wilson there. Boy, the players love how Roy Grandoff puts his body in line to block shots, and he heads to the bench. He is smarting, but he blocked a shot down to the last 4 seconds of the period, and Wilson makes a save. 2 seconds to go in the period, so we'll have one more face-off. 11 seconds to go in the penalty. So that'll carry over for about 8 seconds, 9 seconds into the third period with the man advantage for Colorado State. But wow. Roy Grandoff came up big on that penalty kill. So did Austin Wilson. And there's the horn. Such a crucial penalty kill for the University of Arizona at the end of 2 periods of play. It's the number 12 Arizona Wildcats 2. It's the Colorado State University Rams 1 in a well-played second period, and Arizona just barely has the better of that period of play. They have a 1-goal lead going to the third period. Now we'll have to see if fatigue plays a role in this third period, if home ice plays a role, if momentum plays a role. An important game for both the University of Arizona and Colorado State, and a 1-goal lead so far for the U of A. And remember, goal differential helps in the computer rankings. That will determine who goes to the ACHA National Tournament. Arizona has some ground to make up from last night, a 5-goal loss to Colorado. They have a 1-goal lead here. Every goal counts. And that's what's exciting, I think, about ACHA college hockey. Every goal counts. The for and against, goals against, so important. Every goal counts. Boy, these two teams look very well matched, playing a good game here. Much better, consistent game out of the University of Arizona in that second period. And the Rams are a very consistent team. They just keep coming. So this game has a long way to go before it's decided. I get the idea the Rams aren't going to go anywhere, aren't going to go away easily. And then we have a rematch of the same two teams tomorrow. This is good college hockey. Come on down and watch us drop the puck at 2 p.m. tomorrow, 2 p.m. on Saturday between the Wildcats and Colorado State. So I can see Lindsay Carpenter right now doing her interview. Let's see if we can catch it on camera. There they are. That's the Facebook interview that's going on right now between Lindsay Carpenter and head coach Chad Berman. You can see Leah Merrill just hidden there behind one of the stanchions. That's going on live on our Facebook page right now. Remember, at the end of the second period and the end of the game, we do live interviews. So at the end of the game, I'll run down to center ice and interview the player of the game and head coach Chad Berman. That's at center ice. That's where you see that bullseye right now, where they're chucking the pucks. So you can see where the pucks are going. There they all are. And Lindsay Carpenter is heading back up to our broadcast position, where she'll have our second period intermission report. Because we have 2 periods of play in the books between number 12 Arizona and Colorado State. A hard-fought 2-1 lead for the Arizona Wildcats so far in this one, but boy, we got a lot of hockey to go.
Okay, it looks like we're going to go out there and pick up our winner. We're going to have to measure it and see who's closest.
And this is unusual, you know, when they have these chuck a puck with the target. Usually no one hits the target, and here we had 2 chuck-a-pucks hit the target. So here comes Lindsay. So we'll see her walk by. Nope, missed her. And we'll start our second period intermission shortly. So 2 periods in the books. Arizona with a 2-1 lead. And here's Lindsay Carpenter shortly with our second period intermission report.
I'm Lindsay Carpenter. I'm sorry I had to catch my breath a little. I just did a Facebook Live with Coach. So we're playing Colorado State University tonight, and last night we played Colorado and lost 7-2. And today's game looks much better than last night. So we have the scores from last night in the WCHL. Missouri State played Oklahoma, and they lost and Oklahoma won 6-2. And then we had us, Arizona and Colorado. We lost 7-2, and then we had Colorado State and Arizona State University. Colorado State won 6-3, and that's who we're currently playing. And then we had Arkansas play and Central Oklahoma play. and Central Oklahoma won 4-1. And then in the ACHA, other teams that played were Adrian College versus Rochester College, and Adrian College won 12-1, so really big victory for them there. And then we have number 1 seed in the ACHA rankings, Minot State beat Dakota College 5-2. So with that said, I wanted to go over the WCHL rankings. So in 8th place, we have Arkansas with 9 games played, 2 wins, and 7 losses at 5 points. We have University of Oklahoma at 6 games played, 2 wins, 4 losses at 6 points. Then we have Colorado State University, who we're currently playing, at 6 games played, 2 wins, 4 losses, and 7 points. And then we have in 5th place, Missouri State at 9 games played, 3 wins, 6 losses, and 9 points. And then 4th, just under us, we have Arizona State University at 10 games played, 4 wins, and 6 losses at 12 points. Then 3rd, we have University of Arizona Wildcats, and we're at 10 games played, 6 wins, 4 losses, and 18 points. And then in 2nd, we have University of Colorado at Boulder at 6 games played, 6 wins, 0 losses, and 18 points. And then in 1st seed is University of Central Oklahoma at 6 games played, 6 wins, 0 losses, and 18 points. So going off that, today the 3rd, the other teams that play are Missouri State versus University of Central Oklahoma. And then we have Arkansas playing University of Oklahoma. Then we have Arizona State University playing Colorado at Boulder, who we played last night. And then on Saturday, we play at 2 o'clock here tomorrow against them again. And then we have also Arkansas playing University of Oklahoma on Saturday as well. And then we have Missouri State playing University of Central Oklahoma. And then we have ASU, Arizona State University, playing Colorado at Boulder. So we have quite a lot of games this weekend, and I know for our team, we aren't going to be back to the TCC until after Thanksgiving break, and we'll be back for Alumni Weekend, which will be the Friday, December 1st and Saturday, December 2nd. And the Wildcats will host 2 games with our current friends from Tempe over the weekend. So we'll play ASU both Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. So make sure you come out for our Alumni Weekend. This will be a great opportunity to celebrate the many generations of Wildcat hockey in a collective effort to support the current organization's climb to the top. So make sure you come out for that, and for any additional information, please contact our alumni president, Shane Fassell, at arizonahockeyalumni@gmail.com. So make sure you come out to that, because that'll be our last games before Christmas break and before the new year in January. So the ACHA Men's Division I ranking as of November 1st, which was 2 days ago. In 25th place, we have Oklahoma, 11-1-0. Then in 24th, we have Arizona State University at 4-9-0. 23rd, Robert Morris, Pennsylvania at 9-1-0. Syracuse at 7-3-1 in 22nd place. 21st place, we have Oklahoma at 3-10-1. 20th place, we have Kent State at 4-5-1. 19th, we have Missouri State at 6-6-2. 18th, we have Alabama at 7-1-0. 17th, we have Davenport at 4-5-0. 16th place, we have Nevada, Las Vegas at 6-4-0. Then 15th place, we have Midland at 3-7-0. 14th place, Liberty at 8-4-0. 13th, we have Jamestown at 5-6-1. In 12th place, and duly noted, this is the highest ranking U of A has ever gotten. So that's really important to note. So we're in 12th place right now, so hopefully we keep the 12th or move up. Obviously, we would like to get even higher in the rankings. Arizona at 7-4-0. And then in 11th place, we have Iowa State at 7-2-1. 10th place, Ohio at 9-2-1. 9th place, we have Stony Brook at 9-0-1. 8th, we have Michigan Dearborn at 6-1-2. 7th place, we have Robert Morris, Illinois at 7-3-0. 6th, we have Lindenwood at 10-1-2. 5th, we have Colorado at 11-2-0. 4th, we have Central Oklahoma University at 9-1-0. 3rd, we have Illinois at 3-0-1. And then 2nd, we have Adrian at 10-0-0. And then number 1, Minot State at 10-0-1. So that is how we're looking right now. Like I said, Arizona's in 12th, so we need to make sure we keep that spot and keep moving forward. We have a 2-1 game right now against Colorado State University, so we'll see how the ending of this game is, and we have another quick turnaround tomorrow at 2 p.m. We play again. And then talking about nationals, I mean, the season has gone by pretty fast, but in the 27th season of action, there have been a total of 13 schools that have won the ACHA Men's Division I National Championship. And this has been Penn State has won 5 times, Ohio has won 4 times, Lindenwood has won 3 times, Central Oklahoma has won twice, Illinois has won twice, North Dakota State has won twice, Arizona State University has won once, Davenport has won once, Delaware has won once, Iowa State has won, Minot State, Oakland, and Rhode Island. And the 2018 ACHA Men's Division I National Championships will be hosted March 8th through 13th for the 2nd consecutive season by the Greater Columbus Sports Commission in Columbus, Ohio. And this will be the 7th year of the 20-team format. And the 8th ranking of the regular season will be released on Wednesday, November 8th, after all the games from this weekend. We'll have a new ranking. And then I wanted to go over the promotional schedule. This weekend is Military Appreciation Weekend, so we have our military jerseys on. So they look really good out there. And so today and tomorrow is $5 ticket with military ID, and you get 2 tickets per ID. And then tomorrow, Saturday, we play Colorado State again at 2 p.m. with $1 hot dogs, and Military Appreciation Weekend continues again with $5 tickets with military ID and 2 tickets per ID. And then it's almost a month until we're back here at the TCC against Arizona State University. Again, like I mentioned before, the alumni weekend is the 1st and 2nd of December. Both games at 7:30 p.m. So Friday, December 1st against ASU at 7:30 p.m. It is American Heart Institute night, so it's a red out game. So everybody come and wear red in support of that. And then Saturday, the 2nd of December, we play ASU at 7:30 p.m. It's ugly sweater contest. So everybody come dressed in your ugliest sweaters, and we'll have a contest and a winner. This is the first year I know of them doing it. I'm not sure if they did it in the past, but that seems really fun and get into the holiday spirit right around the holiday time in December. And then we're not here again until the 5th of January. And it's Friday against Grand Canyon at 2 p.m. And it's buy 1 ticket, get 1 free. So that's always good discounts. And then the 6th of December, Saturday, against GCU again at 2 p.m. 50% off Macho Nacho. So come out and get your Macho Nachos. And then Friday, January 12th, against Utah at 7:30 p.m. It's the Nova Home Loans Teddy Bear Toss. So that's always a really fun game, Teddy Bear Toss on the ice. Saturday, the 13th of January against Utah at 7:30 p.m. Pink the Rink Ladies Night. Ladies in pink get 1 free cotton candy. So make sure you come out for that. The 19th of January, Friday, against Milwaukee School of Engineering at 7:30 p.m. First Responders Night, so $5 ticket with ID, and again, 2 tickets per ID. The 20th, Saturday, will be again against Milwaukee School of Engineering at 7:30 p.m. Pucks and Paws, such a fun game. I was here last year. Some of my friends brought out their own dogs, so it's also $1 hot dogs. You can buy one for yourself, buy one for your dog, but bring your dogs out, and it's a fun night, and they're all dressed in their sweaters because they get cold in here. And then in February, a few weeks later, February 16th, Friday, against ASU again at 7:30 p.m., Blackout. Black game jersey auction night. So everyone wear black, and we'll be auctioning off the really cool, sick home jerseys. They're black. If you haven't seen them, they're awesome. They're very sharp. So we'll be auctioning off those. And then the 18th of February, on Saturday against ASU at 4 p.m., it is senior night. So that goes over our promotional schedule. So make sure you try to come out if you can to all the games, but if you can't, come out to a few of them, and we have good deals. And I'm joined again by Tim Gasson.
Lindsay, I wanted to ask you, this game is highly competitive between these two teams. I'm surprised at Colorado State. They look like a team that could double up ASU like they did last night, 6-3. It's not a bad hockey team at all.
I agree, and I think it was different from last weekend's game against Colorado State. They came out stronger. Both teams are kind of getting a little scrappy. We saw a lot of penalties, especially in that first period, but I still think we need to work on our power plays and execute that and make sure we're in their zone trying to, score. So we'll see what happens here in the third period, but, it's a really close game, 2-1, but as I've always said previously, that we need to get more points on the board and just execute our power plays and our forechecks and make sure we're in the zone and are making good passes and not turnovers. So I think if we focus on that and just have good energy, and Jackson and I were talking about yesterday how we need to play a 60-minute game, not just, a good first and second period. We need to come out in the third just like we would come out in the first period.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. We talk about how teams don't win games in the first period, they win them in the third period. And we have a 2-1 game, really important game for Colorado State here. It would guarantee that their road trip, they'd have a winning record on this 3-game road trip if they won this game. They won last night. And they got to start to climb in those WCHL rankings. They're unranked right now.
Right.
And for Arizona, this would be a devastating loss for them if they dropped this game against a team that they think they should beat, especially here at home.
Right, and like I was mentioning in my intermission report, this is actually the last weekend until we're home at the TCC again.
Against ASU, right?
Again in December.
Yeah.
So it's been very spread out games, and we're on the road for the next few weeks, and we have Thanksgiving. So we really need to, end the weekend in a good note, and I just think the boys need to come out with a lot of energy, try to stay out of the box,
Boy, do they need to stay out of the box.
Focus on the puck, not on the chirping, I think is my goal of the day, or my quote of the day to them.
Stay out of. We could preach about them staying out of the box all day, couldn't we? We certainly could.
There, we have someone in the box right now. So there you go, finishing their penalty.
Already it didn't work.
Already, but
no, but it's just 9 seconds of power play for Colorado State to start this third period. But you're right. I mean, that is a real key. Arizona's been prone to taking penalties at the absolute wrong time, and they've got to stay out of this box in a one-goal game to head to the third period. So thanks to Lindsay Carpenter for her second period intermission report, and we look forward to this third period of play. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
I do not know why someone just yelled Happy New Year. Well, I think it's because the penalty was over for the University of Arizona and the player got out of the box. He is born again as a hockey player and able to play, as we just have the third period of play underway here with Arizona leading 2-1 over the Colorado State University Rams. Back at even strength now with 19:15 to go in the game. Now when you enter the third period, that next goal becomes so important. Will Arizona go up 3-1? Will Colorado State tie it up? The clock becomes the friend of Arizona and becomes another opponent for the Rams as we have a face-off just outside the Arizona zone. Arizona in their camouflage uniforms moving from left to right. The Rams moving from right to left in this third period as the Cats send it to center ice and now up ice. It's Plumhoff with the puck. He loses it at the Ram blue line and chases it there. Comes back to Anthony Cusinelli. His top scoring line for Arizona out early in the third period. As it goes to Josh Larson, does he have a man in the slot? Oh, comes between the two defensemen, and that's going to be a puck all the way back into the Arizona zone, and then comes back in on ice. Ooh, deflects off the goal.
Hey, Trevor McGuire, you won the Chuck-a-Buck, so head on up to the Wildcat desk to collect.
And we'll have the face-off back in the Arizona zone.
Tickets to a future Wildcat game. And don't forget, folks, join us tomorrow as military.
18:30 to go in this one-goal game. Number 12 Arizona 2, Colorado State 1. As we have the face-off to the right of senior goaltender Austin Wilson, won by the Cats. They chip it up off the ice and to center ice. Briefly comes right back in that danger zone for Arizona, about 5 to 10 feet inside the blue line of their own defensive zone. They have a hard time moving it there, but they do move it to the Ram blue line. Justin Plumhoff with really nowhere to go with the puck there, and it comes back into the Arizona zone. Sean Osmit challenges for it there, and it goes to Josh Larson for Arizona. Tempted to get it to Cusinelli, but he was checked at the blue line. And the Cats just wheel it into the Ram zone and go for a change. As in all third periods of close games, you really think that the penalty box could be the storyteller here. Arizona needs to stay out of the box, and Colorado State needs to generate offense and capitalize on their opportunities. One-goal game, Arizona 2-1 over the Rams in the third period. So the Cats are offside there, and they have to get out of the zone. Player heading to the bench for a change, so he couldn't play the puck. Arizona picks it up in front of their own goaltender. That's Cameron Neufeld, wearing number 2 tonight in the camouflage jerseys. Picks up the puck and heads up the ice to Griffin Dine, who sends it into the Ram zone. So, oh, there's Griffin Dine with a jam play. I was going to say, here's the grit line, but instead they get a great scoring opportunity. Griffin Dine with a backhand. He was just really close to the goaltender though, and there wasn't a lot of room. And now we're going to have a call. We're going to have a hold. This is going to be on Colorado State. I thought this was going to be called earlier, actually, but play continued on. All right, they're calling this holding the stick, and I am absolutely wrong. This is going to go against the University of Arizona. And Griffin Dine, who had that great opportunity in front of the goal, and instead he goes to the box. I think this is a holding the stick penalty, 2-minute minor, exactly what Colorado State needs, and we'll wait for the call here. Holding the stick, 2 minutes on Griffin Dine, and another big kill for Arizona. Griffin Dine, really hard-working player for the University of Arizona, had a good offensive opportunity there, but on the rush back up the ice, he held the stick. I think there could have been a penalty on the Rams a little bit earlier in that sequence. That was not called, but the referee calls the penalty against Arizona, and the Rams set up in the offensive zone, down by a goal. 16-15 to go in the game. Colorado State just one shot away from tying this game up, but Arizona gets the puck and sends it down the ice. Boy, in the third period of a one-goal game, every play becomes magnified. Every power play, more of an opportunity. Every kill, so much more important. as the Rams head back up the ice. 1:04 to go on the penalty to Arizona, but they managed to get the puck down the ice. Racing for it there is Corey Taylor for the Rams. He gets to it ahead of the Wildcat. So the Rams now try to get some speed going up through center ice. It's Kyle Riley. Ooh, and there's a big shot off the chest of Austin Wilson. He makes a big save there. 35 seconds to go on the power play, but Colorado State retains possession of the puck, and now Wilson gobbles it up to the side of the net. 32 seconds to go in the power play. Austin Wilson coming up huge on this penalty kill with a big save. 32 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Rams. Arizona still with a 1-goal lead, and we'll have a face-off to the left of senior goaltender Austin Wilson. Roy Grandoff in for Arizona on the face-off. Won by Arizona, back to Sean Osment behind his goaltender. Up the far side boards to Grandoff. Now Nick Zellmer, already with a goal here tonight, gets it out to center ice. But the Rams pick it up there. Only 18 seconds to go on the man advantage. Arizona has done a great job of killing this off so far. As the puck comes in on Wilson, and he just shoves it aside. Comes back to an Arizona stick and out with just 5 seconds to go on the penalty. That will kill it. Arizona has killed off this all-important penalty. Griffin Dine is now out of the box and heads straight to the bench where another player takes his place. That's Ty Griffith now on the ice. And we're back at even strength. Big penalty kill for the University of Arizona early in this third period. Arizona still 2, Colorado State 1. As play continues on, goals have been at such a premium in this game. You get the idea if Arizona could get that third goal, things would really open up for them here. But they don't want to make that critical mistake that would tie this game up. Puck pinballs around near the Arizona blue line, and they just relieve the pressure and bank it off the boards where the Rams start up the play again. Puck comes in behind Wilson, who sends it up the far side boards. And it flies in on Wilson. He does a smart job of just freezing it there. We'll have a face-off. 13:41 to go in the third period. Arizona with a 2-1 lead. So remember, at the end of the game, I'll run down to center ice and interview head coach Chad Berman and the player of the game. Because my normal color man, Jackson Peters, isn't here with us, we'll not have a post-game report here up in the press box. I'll go down and conduct our post-game interview, which you can see live on our Facebook page. So we'll end our broadcast today with our interview at center ice with head coach Chad Berman. That's in 13 minutes and 12 seconds. I get the idea there's a lot more to be decided in this last 13 minutes in a 1-goal game, with Arizona leading by 1, 2-1 over the Rams, who have played a very good hockey game here this afternoon. So Arizona keeps the puck in. Oh, where is it? Kind of pinballed around and out away from Dax Dedrick. Now Arizona on the attack, and the puck bounces out of the crease, and the Rams start the counterattack. Are they going to call this a hand pass? I think they're just calling an offside on. Well, they can't call an offside on on Arizona. They had the puck. We'll have a face-off inside the Arizona zone. This may have been a hand pass. As a couple Colorado State players almost trip each other. That was rather odd. And we're coming in a face-off to the right of Austin Wilson. You know, as I was saying, as everything gets magnified here in the third period, every face-off becomes important too. Ooh, the puck's right out in the slot. Wilson had to be quick there to recognize that and find the puck and fall on it. Wow. Any mistake can turn into a tie game at this point. Arizona nursing a 1-goal lead. Colorado State doesn't appear to have the kind of firepower that their arch rivals at Colorado had last night, but still a very steady team, and they don't look like they're going anywhere. Down by just a goal with 12:20 to go in this game. Colorado State player loses their stick as the puck comes out to center ice and down the ice. I think icing is going to be waved off here, and as soon as I say that, the whistle blows and icing is called. So the puck will come back down to the Arizona end of the ice. Of course, the Arizona players can't change on that icing. We were talking about conditioning in the third period and what kind of effect that would have on this game. Both teams played last night at 7:30. Of course, we had a 2 p.m. puck drop today. So now as we get into the second half of the third period, we'll have to see how the conditioning of both teams comes into play here. There's a huge hit at center ice. Is that going to be called a charging? Well, the Colorado State player's helmet came off, so the whistle has to blow there. I don't think a penalty is going to be called here. I don't think a penalty should be called here. And as I say that, the referee backs up. No, it's just because the player's helmet came off that the whistle was blown. That was Charlie James with a big hit at center ice. No penalty, just stoppage of play for player safety because his helmet came off, and we'll have the face-off at center ice. That's a good no call by the referee there, I think. That was just a good stand-up hit at center ice by Charlie James, trying to generate some momentum and energy for his team. He's good at that, you know, taking Roy Grandoff's kind of example and laying his body out to try to help the hockey team. You just love team guys like that. So here's, as Colorado State breaks up, 2-on-1, and they're offside. Wow. Could have been a real offensive break there for Colorado State as they were moving up 2-1, but just slightly out of sync, and we'll have a face-off just outside the Arizona blue line. 11:32 to go in the third period. A 1-goal game between Arizona and Colorado State. The intensity from Arizona that was missing in the first period has come back to them in the second and third period. They're on home ice. They have a 1-goal lead. There's 11:17 to go in the game, and they know how important this is. And you can see the energy. You know, at the end of the first period, you can almost feel the despondency from the bench as they left the ice. They were not happy with their game. It was obvious in their body language. Now with the 1-goal lead and 11 minutes to go in the third period, they're standing at the bench, cheering each other on. Great intensity from this Arizona Wildcat squad. Such a young team with 15 freshmen on the squad. As we were saying last night against a very talented Colorado team, they're learning how to win and they're learning how to lose too. And these are important lessons when you're an 18-year-old hockey player, and they've got so many young hockey players on this squad. That last night the game got away from them. Tonight they have a 1-goal lead at home. What a great learning opportunity for the Arizona Wildcats. Let's see if they can hold on to this lead, or if Colorado State ties it up. Let's see if they can get a lead again or win this game. That would be a wonderful lesson, a better lesson for the Arizona Wildcats to learn than they learned last night in that loss to the Colorado Buffalo. Colorado sends the puck in offside, delayed offside. They vacate the zone, and Arizona breaks out to center ice. That's Josh Larson. Pops it up into the air. And Justin Plumhoff digs for it there behind the net. Goes to the far side and into the slot, and there's a shot. Oh, I don't think that Dax Dedrick actually saw that as it popped over the net. Good opportunity for Arizona there as we're coming close to the halfway mark of the third period. And Arizona Cusinelli there with a little bit too much stick handling in the offensive zone, and it comes back the other way. Arizona gives up the puck behind its own goaltender there, and it almost comes right out in front, and we are halfway through the third period, 10 minutes to go in the game. Arizona up 2-1 over Colorado State as the puck is attempted to get thrown in on goal, just goes wide. A lot of pressure here now by Colorado State. Arizona needs to get the puck out of the zone, and we have a whistle by the referee. And what is he going to call? Is he going to call a high stick here? Players are talking to each other. I think maybe the puck was just hit by a high stick. So we're going to have a face-off outside the Arizona zone. Now the clock really comes into play. Less than 10 minutes to go in the game. Remember, Wildcat fans, with about a minute to go, I'll run down to center ice and we'll interview head coach Chad Berman. A lot of hockey to play before that, though. 9:45 to go in the game, and a 1-goal lead for Arizona as they try to hang on against a very determined Colorado State University Rams squad. And there's a whistle. That's probably a good play to keep some stuff from happening from the referee, as the puck was not moving behind Dax Dedrick, my all-name team nominee for today. As we have a face-off in the Ram zone, 9:27 to go in the game, won by the Rams. They move it up the near side boards. That's Liam Millar, gets it to center ice. Arizona picks it up there. Ethan Stalyuth sending it to the Ram blue line, but losing it. Arizona really doesn't want to make a defensive mistake here as Sean Osment sends it back to Nick Zelmer with the first goal of the game for the Wildcats today. Comes back to Osment, and he backhands it off the ice. Rams have to wait to clear the zone. They do and send it right back in. Wilson stops it behind the net. Arizona picks it up. Now it's on an Arizona player stick. Will they get it out of the zone? They do. Back on an Arizona player stick to Zelmer. He sends it to center ice, and now over the line, just out of the reach of an Arizona stick. And the Rams come back the other way over the Arizona line. And it's behind the net. Boy, Austin Wilson was very lucky to reach out and grab that puck. It was almost just outside his reach. He had to kind of stretch awkwardly there. Let's see if Austin Wilson is okay. As he kind of stretches and bends, he had to make an awkward move behind the net to get that puck. He's okay, and play will continue on. 8:27 to go in the game. Austin Wilson with a really smart move there to freeze that puck. Boy, if that had just squirted away from him, he really would have been down and out of the play as the puck is behind. There's a wraparound attempt. The puck is right in the slot. Wilson locates it, and he grabs it. Another good play by Austin Wilson, able to look through all those legs and find the puck and freeze it. 8:15 to go in the game. Woo, you get the idea. There's going to be a few more moments like this in this game as Colorado State puts on the pressure, down by a goal. And another face-off in the Arizona zone. 4 Arizona players between the puck and the goaltender. As the puck comes out to the blue line and not out, the Rams able to keep it in. Now it's on an Arizona player stick at the blue line, and he carries it to center ice. Good play. Comes on down over the red line, so no icing into the Ram zone. Arizona digging for it there. Boy, there's going to be a lot of scrums like that in this last 7:50. As there's a shot that goes off the post. I thought that was inside, and that was a goal. I did not hear that cling or clang against the post. I thought that was on the inside of the net, but it came right out at a very hard angle. That is really odd for, as the puck comes right back in, for a puck to come out that hard and you not hear it clang against the post as it comes right back in on Wilson again. Wow, I thought that was on the inside of the net, just on the inside of the post, and that was a goal, but the light did not come on. The referee immediately signaled no goal. I don't know why we didn't hear that clang then. unless that never got through to Wilson and actually came, or actually didn't hit the post and actually came off of Wilson, but I swore that that came off the post. In any case, no goal, and Arizona retains a 2-1 lead as Wilson just snaps up the puck there. A smart move. Boy, that's about as close as you can get to tying up this game without tying up the game. Things continue like this, I think Austin Wilson might be our player of the game. He certainly has played well, only given up 1 goal so far in this one. 7:10 to go in the game, a 1-goal game between Arizona and Colorado State. As play continues on, very evenly played third period. Colorado State has had a power play and an opportunity to tie this up and a couple good offensive opportunities, but Arizona picks up the puck there. Oh, that went behind the net. Dedrick didn't know if it went to the left or to the right. Boy, if that had been in front of the net, that would have been in the goal because that would have bounced off of him, but instead comes all the way down into the Arizona zone, and Arizona picks it up. 6:25 to go in the game. As an Arizona player, Ryan Olson, is taken down behind the net, and we have a whistle. That's going to be a delayed penalty. This has got to be against Colorado State. I think we have a holding call. Am I wrong once again? Well, this... well, ladies and gentlemen, this will not be the first time that I'm wrong. It has happened. It has happened again, because this is going to go against Orion Olson. He was taken down, and I saw a holding call. I swore this was going to be against Colorado State. We'll wait for the call, but this is going to be on Orion Olson again, the captain of the team, and Colorado State goes back in the power play, but they lose the puck.
Orion Olson, 2 minutes for interference.
Well, it's an interference call on Orion Olson with 6:10 to go in the game. This is the opportunity the Rams have been looking for as they head over the ice. Offside, just offside. Good call by the linesman there. Colorado State came in offside on the power play. They have 1:41 to go and just 6:03 to go in the game. So this might be one of their last opportunities to tie this game up. They've had several opportunities and almost did it earlier in this period. Arizona hanging on to this 1-goal lead. Austin Wilson playing very well in goal for Arizona. I'm getting ready to do my throat lozenge endorsement. As the puck comes in behind the Arizona goaltender. Wraparound attempt is thwarted by Arizona, but Colorado State keeps it in. Good save by Wilson. There's another shot that goes wide and out of play. They say that deflected off an Arizona stick, so we'll have another face-off inside the Arizona zone. .110 to go on the power play for the Rams, as Arizona had a stick on the puck, but we're not able to get it out of the zone. Instead, it comes over to Laya Aquilina. Down low, Arizona, another puck on the stick, but can't control. Comes over the blue line, back to Aquilina. Down to Joseph Ben. Ben with the puck being challenged there in the corner. Arizona player comes away with it and gets it out to center ice. Great play there by Trey Kearns, as now Arizona is offside at the Ram blue line. Ray Grandoff didn't think so. I didn't think so either. But instead we'll have a face-off just outside the Colorado State blue line. 34 seconds to go in the power play. Biggest kill of the game so far for Arizona. Ooh, as Colorado State moves in. A good defensive play there by Ty Griffith to deflect the puck away. But the Rams keep the puck in the zone. Now 22 seconds to go on the power play. A deflection, but Colorado State gets it. And another block, and Cam Armstrong is able to get the puck down the ice. The Arizona bench signals their pleasure at that play as Arizona kills off the rest of the power play now. The power play is over. Arizona gets its player back. Orion Olson heads back on the ice. And on defense, as Colorado State comes over the line, and ooh, a big shot goes wide. And now back out to center ice. No, it's kept in the zone. Kept in the zone by Colorado State as they move it down low, frantically trying to get that scoring goal. And Arizona relieves the pressure and gets the puck back to the Ram blue line. 4 minutes even to go in this game. Arizona clinging to a 2-1 lead over the Colorado State University Rams. And they continue to put the pressure on in this third period. Be interesting to see the shot total because Colorado State really is throwing everything at the Arizona Wildcats. Dangerous move in front of their own goaltender there. Wow. Taylor Knight tried to move the puck out in front of his own goaltender, and the puck is still in the Arizona zone. Let's see if that giveaway hurts Arizona as it goes wide of the net. Tyler Nelson digs for it there. The puck comes right out in front. Arizona is able to get the puck to center ice, though, just barely, as Anthony Cusinelli picks it up now 2-on-1 with Stalyuth. Into Stalyuth, he goes for the backhand, and a good save there by Dedrick. Check that, though, as Justin Plumeth with the shot. As there's the shot that just goes wide off the post, and now comes off the goaltender's stick. Wow. There was a wide open net there as Colorado State bust in, went to the backhand. Puck went to the far side post, almost got tipped in, but the whistle blew because an Arizona or a Colorado State player, Liam Millar, was down behind the net, and so the whistle blew. This one's going to go down to the wire. There's 3 minutes to go, exactly 3 minutes to go in the game. Arizona with a 1-goal lead, 2-1 over Colorado State. With about a minute to go, I will run down to the ice as there's another open net. And no one can find the puck. It's kind of sitting in front of Austin Wilson. He finds it and blows the whistle. Wow, there's so many opportunities here for these Rams. 2:50 to go in another face-off in the Arizona zone. Are they going to be able to get their stick on a puck, maintain possession, and get it to center ice? Great pressure here by Colorado State. Talk about learning lessons late in the game at home in a 1-goal game. As Orion Olson gets the puck down the ice. They're going to call icing? No, they do call icing here. I think they should have waved that off. A couple Rams had a chance to get that puck, but they blow the whistle. And another face-off in the Arizona zone. .236 to go in the game. With about a minute, I'll head down to ice level. If Colorado State ties it up, I'll run right back up to the broadcast location. Arizona wins the faceoff and does manage to get the puck to center ice. Colorado State sends it right back in. Arizona pops it up in the air. And Tyler Griffith takes it there, sends it near side. Oh, there's a big hit. And Ethan Stalyuth. Colorado State loves that as they move the puck back in the zone and maintain possession of the puck, but Arizona comes away with it but doesn't get it out of the zone. Now they pick up the puck. 2:02 to go in the game. That's Chris Westland with the puck briefly, but Colorado State comes right back in over the line. Arizona chips it out to center ice. We'll keep an eye on Dax Dedrick to see when he is pulled. With just 1:40 to go in the game. .134 to go in the game now as Arizona picks up the puck, and they break in 2-on-1. Good defensive play there to block the puck from going into the crease. 1:20 to go in the game. Roy Grandoff picks up the puck, sends it in on goal. Dedrick gives up a big rebound. But the Rams move to center ice. Austin Wilson gobbles it up there. And with that, I'll head down to center ice. And we'll see if the Wildcats can hold on to this game. It's Arizona 2, Colorado State 1. 1:08 to go in the game, and I'll stay here until the timeout is over. Colorado State calling their timeout. This is a good opportunity for it because there's going to be a face-off in the Arizona zone with 1:08 to go in the game. Arizona leading 2-1. I got to believe that they're going to pull Dax Dedrick here for the extra attacker with 1:08 to go in the game. Very well played hockey game between Arizona and Colorado State here at the Tucson Arena. Remember, both teams will face off again Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Tucson Arena. Number 12 Arizona and Colorado State will mix it up again tomorrow. Wow, it should be a great hockey game regardless of how this one ends up. Arizona just a minute and 8 away from victory. Very important victory in WCHL action against the Rams. But I get the idea, we got several face-offs to go before then. As we head back for face-off in the Arizona zone to the right of Austin Wilson. 1:08 to go in the game. Arizona nursing a 1-goal lead. And the puck comes out to center ice. With that, I'll head down to center ice for our interview with Coach Berman.